Parties, of course, meeting for the first time in court today. It was about a 90-minute hearing.
I'm just going to tell you, you're going to have to wait and see. It's coming up soon.
In a world where Hollywood feuds are a dime a dozen, the legal battle between Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni has become the most talked about showdown in Tinseltown. It's the kind of drama you'd expect from the silver screen itself, full of twists, unexpected turns, and jaw-dropping moments. But this story isn't just about another celebrity squabble. This is a battle that could change the careers of two of Hollywood's brightest stars. It's a battle where power, influence, and millions of dollars are on the line. The courtroom drama that unfolded left Hollywood gasping for air. In just 90 minutes, Justin Baldoni scored a major victory, a win that could alter the trajectory of this legal war. Blake Lively and her team, once confident, were thrown into a panic as the court proceedings quickly went from bad to worse.
Actor-director Justin Baldoni is now suing his former co-star Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds.
But how did it get this far? How did a $250 million lawsuit end up spiraling into a $400 million counterclaim? Let's break down the events that led to this explosive legal battle and what it could mean for both Blake Lively and Justin Baldoni. It all began with Blake Lively's shocking move. In a dramatic twist, the actress filed a jaw-dropping $250 million lawsuit against her former co-star, Justin Baldoni, accusing him of harassment. At first glance, this lawsuit seemed like just another Hollywood drama, a battle over egos, creative differences, or perhaps even something more personal. But this lawsuit was different. Blake Lively, known for her polished image and private life, was accusing Justin Baldoni of something far more serious. The lawsuit sent ripples through Hollywood, but little did anyone know, this was just the opening salvo in a much bigger fight. But Justin Baldoni wasn't going to sit back and take it. No, Justin wasn't one to let accusations like these slide. He had been in the industry long enough to know how the game was played, and he was ready to fire back. But instead of a simple response, Justin did something unexpected. He countered with a lawsuit of his own. A massive $400 million counterclaim. Justin didn't just take issue with Blake's accusations. He accused her and her husband, Ryan Reynolds, of something much more serious: defamation and extortion. The stakes had just been raised. A $250 million lawsuit had turned into a $400 million counterclaim. This wasn't just about a couple of celebrities battling it out. This was becoming a full-blown legal war, and the entire world was watching. As the legal proceedings began, it was clear that things were going to get intense. When the hearing started, it didn't take long for the tension to become palpable. Justin Baldoni's lawyer, Brian Friedman, stepped into the courtroom ready to fight. He was on a mission, and it was clear from the beginning that he wasn't backing down. His strategy was simple: go after Blake, her team, and anyone who dared to stand in his way. Brian Friedman wasted no time in showing just how aggressive he was willing to be. He came out swinging, making it clear that he wasn't just there to defend his client. He was there to win. His approach was as calculated as it was fierce. Friedman didn't just want to win in court. He wanted to win in the court of public opinion. Blake's legal team was immediately thrown off guard by the ferocity of Friedman's approach. They weren't prepared for the level of aggression he brought to the table. And in Hollywood, where image is everything, public perception is just as important as courtroom victories. Blake's team scrambled to keep up with the pressure, and things quickly escalated when they tried to silence Friedman with a gag order. In the heat of the battle, Blake's team attempted to rein in Friedman's media presence. They argued that Friedman's constant media appearances were undermining their ability to respond effectively to the case. Blake's lawyers feared that the media attention was damaging their ability to build a case in the courtroom. It was a classic Hollywood move, controlling the narrative, both in the courtroom and in the public eye. But here's the thing: the judge wasn't having it. In a surprising move, the judge ruled against Blake's legal team. The gag order was not granted, and Friedman's aggressive media strategy was allowed to continue. This was a huge win for Justin's team. It wasn't just about silencing a lawyer. It was about controlling the narrative and ensuring that the story remained in their favor. The judge's decision also served as a sharp reminder. In this courtroom, things were going to be handled differently. Blake's legal team could try to control the narrative all they wanted, but in this battle, Justin and his team weren't going to back down. They were going to fight for every inch, both in court and in the media. As the trial continued, it became clear that this legal battle wasn't just about what happened between Blake and Justin. It was about something much bigger: power. In Hollywood, where power dynamics shift like sand, this was a battle over control. Justin wasn't just fighting for his reputation. He was fighting for control over the narrative. And Blake, once seen as the Hollywood sweetheart, was now the target of a legal team determined to expose her every move. Ryan Reynolds, Blake's husband, also found himself caught in the crossfire. As the legal battle raged on, Ryan's involvement with Marvel's Deadpool franchise became part of the conversation. Was there a connection between Blake's actions and Ryan's career? Could the powerful Marvel brand be influencing the outcome of this case? As the case unfolded, the media circus surrounding it grew larger by the day. Every move made by Justin's team was scrutinized, and every interview conducted by Friedman made headlines. Blake's team was under siege, trying to keep up with the mounting pressure from all sides. Friedman had mastered the art of media warfare, making sure that every revelation made in the courtroom was followed by an explosive media interview. This left Blake's legal team scrambling to respond, trying to play catch-up as the narrative slipped further out of their control. It wasn't just about the legal battle anymore. The court of public opinion was now in play, and Blake's team seemed to be losing that battle. The climax of this chapter came when the judge made a final ruling: no gag order for Justin's lawyer. Blake's legal team had hoped for a different outcome, but the judge's decision was clear. The battle was already shaping up to be a long one, and Blake's team had just been dealt a huge blow. The ruling was a sign of things to come. Justin's legal team was now in the driver's seat, and Blake's team was struggling to regain control. The public scrutiny, the media frenzy, and the legal tactics all pointed to one thing: Blake's chances of winning this case were growing slimmer by the day. So what's next in this explosive case? With Justin's first major courtroom victory, the momentum has shifted in his favor. The legal battle is far from over, but it's becoming clear that the power dynamic has changed. What happens next could determine the future of Blake Lively's career and public image. Will she be able to bounce back, or will this legal fight be the beginning of the end for her Hollywood reign? The question on everyone's mind is this: can Blake Lively recover from this stunning legal loss? And how will the media continue to play a role in this never-before-seen Hollywood showdown? Only time will tell. As this case continues to unfold, one thing is certain: Hollywood has never seen a legal battle like this before. Justin Baldoni and Blake Lively's legal war is far from over, and with each new twist, the stakes only get higher. The question remains: who will come out on top when the dust finally settles? Only time will reveal how this high-stakes courtroom drama ends, but for now, the battle rages on.